DMV. Ball's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Georgetown.
Boy, he was just a little sloppy on offense right there. But that's what happens when you have a young team. They gradually have to come along. So I'm pretty sure as the game goes along and those guys get more comfortable, things will probably ease and open up for them.
The fifth youngest team in college basketball with 14 new players are the Hoyas. Peavy, the grad transfer with the ball right now, one of the few guys that they got in the portal that wasn't a freshman. One of them that was a freshman is the guy there, Malik Mack, who was the Ivy League Rookie of the Year at Harvard last year, averaging 17 points per.
Mack attack just easily getting downhill with the left hand. Malik Mack just easy fillet. No resistance right there by UMBC on defense.
16-4 run for Georgetown. They grab that rebound and going up, trying to throw down the big dunk was Pete Peavy, and he's fouled on the way up.
Oh my goodness. Peavy just taking off. Out in transition. Peavy, I'll meet you at the top rim. Louis Jordan right there with a little foul. But Peavy going upstairs. Right back.
Look out, 'cause here I come.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your prescriber if you are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk. Check your coverage before talking to your prescriber about Wegovy.
Pause for the facts. Susie here is shopping for a used car, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident.
Interesting.
But Carfax.com shows how accidents impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
This holiday, with a Ring Video Doorbell, see who's coming to town.
Happy holidays.
And with Ring cameras, capture all the holiday magic. With Ring, you're always home for the holidays. Shop Last Chance Cyber Monday deals at Ring.com.
27-21 here at Capital One Arena. Georgetown on top of UMBC. Let's go into the huddle with Georgetown head coach Ed Cooley.
Great job settling in. Caleb, I love the deep outlet pass. That's what we're talking about. Those deep outlet passes, if they're going to take those contested tough shots, which we want, make sure we're connected. On those screens, on those in screens, we may have to loosen up a little bit so they don't have the over the top. You understand that?
Coach Cooley just letting us know, getting out early in transition is very, very elite offense. As we can see here, Williams kicking it up to Peavy. As Peavy takes off, gets himself to the foul line.
Georgetown on a 16-4 run. They trailed by as many as 6 early, but seemed to be taking control in the last couple of minutes. And Ed Cooley told us coming in that he's tilling the land here. It's a different time. It's a different era. As great as Georgetown has been in the past, they have certainly struggled the last few years. 4-55 in the Big East over the last 3 years. 2 wins in Ed Cooley's first year, both of them over DePaul, who was winless in the Big East. And that's why he needed this roster turnover. That's why he says he has to till new ground. And he said the talent level on this roster is about 80 times better than last year's roster. He really likes the group he has here.
Coach Cooley giving his guys credit. He's been with them each and every day, putting in the hard work and grinding. It's time to see the fruits of their labor out here each and every night as we head into conference play.
A full court pressure coming from the Hoyas. Marlon Short, guarded by Caleb Williams.
Let's watch the ball pressure here from the Hoyas as UMBC just runs offense. Let's see if the Hoyas can take away the easy option.
Tough shot, certainly not an easy one there for Marcus Banks Jr.
That's high-level defense right there by the Hoyas. Coach Cooley will always take that.
Inside to Fielder, who throws it down.
Okay, Fielder, meeting you upstairs. Usually don't see that from a tall shooter. Finishing on top of the basket.
Well, he's 6'11".
You'd be surprised.
You would know, my friend. You would know. Ladunwo too strong. Here comes Micah Peavy. Epps guarded by Short. Back over to Peavy. Nice pass from Caleb Williams to Epps for the finish.
Yes, sir. Caleb Williams dropping dimes. The DC native here, basically at home. I mean, he dropped that right on the money.
That was a beautiful look. Georgetown now up by 11. Friday night on Fox, it's a fight for the Mountain West Conference crown as 22nd ranked UNLV takes on Heisman candidate Ashton Genty and 11th ranked Boise State. Coverage begins Friday at 7 Eastern on Fox. I don't know if you've seen Ashton Genty, but this kid is the truth. Over 2,000 yards on the ground. If it wasn't for a two-way guy in Colorado by the last name of Hunter, the Heisman Trophy would be his.
You want to know something crazy? He may still win the Heisman, even though Travis Hunter is something we've all never seen before.
It's incredible.
The high level that he plays on offense and defense. But I mean, Genty, he's something that we've never seen as well in the collegiate athletic realm.
It's been a long time.
Just doing whatever he wants.
He makes it look too easy. UMBC has gone 5 minutes without a field goal. The Hoyas on a 21-4 run since the Retrievers' 6-point lead. Good help defense there from Georgetown.
Georgetown is just playing high-level defense.
Step back. That was not an easy shot. Bryce Johnson doing what he does, though. There's a reason he averages 16 points a game.
But on that defensive possession, the Hoyas can't be discouraged. Like you said, he shot a step back two contested. Some of those shots you have to live with.
Here's Mack, pump fake. Gets it back over to Peavy, wide open, too strong. Fielder fighting for the ball. It's going to go to the Retrievers.
The Hoyas have just been getting everything that they want. Fielder, as you can see, Fielder comes in, gets a wide open roll to the rim. Finishing. I mean, if I was that wide open, I would try to dunk too. What you doing?
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Unless you can't dunk like me.
It's safe to say that I can't dunk anymore for sure.
Sorber scrapping for the ball. It's going to stay here with UMBC off the miss.
Sorber, he has contagious energy. Just competing, trying to get every rebound that he can. You have to love that energy and effort.
I don't know if there is such a thing as a perfect player, but Ed Cooley couldn't stop talking about this young man, saying that when you bring up energy, he said he's the biggest energy giver we have on the team, and you don't always find that in a freshman. That's unique.
You typically never find that in a freshman. If we're being honest with you, it's just so hard to compete at this level. So when you have a freshman that can just come in and be about the team instead of trying to figure it out himself because there's so much going on, you just have to appreciate that.
He was a highly touted prospect. The 50th ranked prospect in the class of 2024 was Sorber, who was called for the foul there. And they knew he was going to be good. They just didn't think he was going to be this special this soon. coming in averaging almost 15 points per game and leading the Big East in rebounds at 9 per game.
When you're good, you're good. No time needs to wait. You get to showcase it early, as we can see Thomas Sorber getting to do here, taking on the legacy of Georgetown big men.
Oh, indeed, and a great one it is with Patrick Ewing, Kembe. There's Alonzo Mourning as Adunwo hits the free throw. He has been the one constant here, leading the way point-wise with 9 points for the Retrievers. Back inside to Sorber. And that's all they can do is foul him. Pretty incredible that he added 25 pounds since he's come here in June. And that's good weight.
25 pounds of muscle. I mean, as we can see, he's just carving out a lane. Big opening, big space, throwing the ball, basket or get fouled.
Might be a little early to ask him this, but how does he not end up with that?
No comment. I have no comment.
No, that's all right. Well, he ended up here, and he's certainly going to see the Wildcats a couple of times a year. It's all right, man. You did your thing there. On a couple of natties. Hey, Sorber just kind of doing what he does, right?
Thomas Sorber just carving out space. The big young fella, just easy money. 2 feet in the paint, no double team. You can't fly. I'm there at the rim. Just getting whatever he wants.
Dunwo to Johnson inside. Called for the travel. And that's another turnover for UMBC. Now 9 turnovers with 4.5 to go here in the first half. They came in only averaging 11 per game. They're already at that number.
The turnovers are what's really killing them, because when you don't get a shot up, it takes away offensive rebounding opportunities. It takes away opportunities for you to get your defense set. And it gives the other team confidence. Georgetown has lived and thrived off of the turnovers from UMBC.
Jump stop by Johnson and has it ripped away by Jaden Epps. Calling for the hoop. Peavy unable to throw down the reverse. Fielder still fighting down low. UMBC comes up with it.
Maybe that one's fielded. Next time probably needs to kick that one out. Pretty sure someone else is wide open. Even though he fought for the rebound.
Showing those hands again, and a pretty pass to Jordan Burks for the finish. And the Hoyas just ratcheting up the pressure on defense. And the tough shot goes for Marcus Banks Jr. to stop the bleeding. He has 7.
Banks Jr. with the bank, getting himself going, stopping the bleeding, because the Hoyas have found their rhythm and are capitalizing on the mistakes of UMBC.
Back with the pump fake. Slowly working it inside, bringing it back out. Shot clock at 3. He lets it go.
Very good defense right there by UMBC. Made the Hoyas take a contested 3 at the end of the shot clock.
Dunwo inside. He realized the mismatch, gets the basket and the foul. Not a whole lot that Malik Mack can do. 36-26. We're back in a moment.
Whether you are running a complex manufacturing site, powering a city's changing energy and utility needs, or maintaining a large fleet of aircraft, IFS's advanced industrial AI orchestrates data and adds capabilities to your business so you can thrive and grow. IFS.ai, award-winning asset and service management software.
Giving. Giving that's possible through the power of Dell AI with Intel, so those who receive can find the joy of giving back.
What causes a curve down there? Can it be treated?
Stop typing and start talking. It could be a medical condition called Peyronie's disease, or PD, and it could be treated without surgery. Find a specialized urologist who can diagnose PD and build a treatment plan with you. Visit makeapdplan.com today.
Get more bang for your bucket with the KFC Festive Feast. Enjoy 6 tenders and 6 pieces of classic fried chicken, hand-breaded in our original recipe of 11 herbs and spices. It's a holiday miracle. You even get 2 large sides. Enjoy it all for just $25.99 at KFC.
Did you get the Duracell batteries?
What's it matter? Batteries are all the same. Incorrect. Only Duracell is built different, with Power Boost ingredients inside. Power Boost ingredients are a unique blend of nickel and lithium. No other batteries have them. Power Boost.
Diaper rash sucks. We got you, baby. Huggies Skin Essentials is the only diaper with Skin Protect liner that helps lock moisture and runny mess away from baby's skin. So you're free to baby on.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and that sunrise something. I honestly feel that way about Jimmy Dean sausage. Get yourself a large chunk of that good morning feeling.
Oh, that smells good.
Coming up at halftime, John Fanta remembers the career and legacy of the great Lou Carnesecca, who recently passed away at 99 years of age. What a treat he was to be around. Stay with us for that. You don't want to miss our celebration of the man we call Lou. 36-26 here at Capital One Arena. After a slow start, Georgetown has found their groove due in part to Thomas Sorber. Has 10 points here tonight, but he doesn't just score. He's one of the best young passing big men we have in the country.
Carrying on the tradition of great Hoya big men, not only dominating the paint, scoring, rebounding, but getting others involved. It's not you just being elite, but it's who can you bring along with you. And Thomas Sorber is a man for his teammates. As we can see, he and Cooper Flagg are the only 2 freshmen serving them up on a platter just like this.
The only freshman averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. Certainly all basketball fans heard of Cooper Flagg before the season. I don't know if the same could be said about Thomas Sorber. Not as flashy. Flagg, of course, the #1 prospect in the class, and will no doubt be collecting an NBA paycheck next year after he's done at Duke. But Thomas Sorber, just 7.5 games into the season, we can see why Ed Cooley's been raving about him so much.
And he, too, will be getting himself a check to play at the next level.
Oh, there's no doubt. I know they'd love to have him here at Georgetown for at least a couple years. Who knows how long they'll be able to hold on to him, because I don't think he's going to be a secret for long.
For the sake of our Wildcats, let's hope this year is his best year.
Bryce Johnson called for the foul on Jordan Burks. The Kentucky transfer will go to the line. Had a season high against Albany with 11 points. That's back-to-back games in double figures for the young man from Decatur, Alabama.
Burks getting himself going, getting involved. Like you said, the Kentucky transfer. Don't see too many Kentucky transfers making their way up to the nation's capital.
That's a great point. You know, played sparingly last season at Kentucky, just about 7 minutes per game in 20 games that he got into. Ended his high school career at overtime elite. Led the league, averaging 27 points per game back in 2023. Curtis Williams Jr. checking into the game for Malik Mack. Gets his first run of the night.
Williams Jr. is happy to get the warm-up off, get some sweat flowing, cardio in there.
Johnson on the drive, and then the finish from Odunwo, letting us hear it.
Odunwo just finishing with authority. Offensive rebounding. That's been some of their best offense when they have to turn the ball over, getting a shot out and allowing each other to compete.
Miller up top, working the 2-man game with Epps. Here's Williams Jr. for 3.
Williams Jr. coming in early, one down and back, off the dribble. I'm not sure if that's an in-rhythm 3 or just an off-the-dribble 3. I'm pretty sure Coach Cooley will have a conversation with him about that one.
Didn't waste a lot of time, and Bryce Johnson doesn't waste much either. The result the same, both misses. Oh, good defense by UMBC. And then on the finish, it's Marcus Banks.
Marcus Banks getting himself out in transition, finishing right at the rim.
J.C. Harris with his second straight steal. This time he's going to go up by himself. And it is Johnson there for the finish. And just like that, with over a minute to go here in the half, it's a 2-point ball game. UMBC on an 11-1 run.
The youth right now is showing for the Warriors the way that they're ending this first half. Not competing.
Well, and there's the grandpa of the bunch, Micah Peavy, the grad transfer with the easy 2. You give the Hoyas a 4-point lead here with just under a minute to go in the first half. And a turnover from Jordan. Here comes Peavy again. Good ball movement here by the Hoyas. Williams tries to get it inside to Fielder. Fielder goes up strong and gets 2.
Yes, sir, Fielder. Right at the basket. A little helter-skelter right there. Frantic. Fielder comes up with it. Able to finish, calm everything down so that they can the Hoyas can get their defense set to get a good stop right here at the end of the half.
3 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 4. They're going to have to let it go.
Phenomenal defense.
More Hoyas defense. They've really been cranking it up. Didn't want any easy shots. And they haven't got very many of them tonight, UMBC, but listen, it's still a 6-point game here. It's the turnovers, I think, that have been the difference. 13 for UMBC here in the first half, and you can see the points off turnovers. That's 10 for Georgetown.
Had they not turned the ball over so much and allowed the Hoyas to get out in transition, which has been their best offense tonight, they might find themselves in a much better position just because turnovers are literally the worst thing you can have in sports.
Certainly the case in basketball and football, and deep shot from Matt nearly goes. So Georgetown going to go into the locker room with a 6-point lead here at Capital One Arena. It's 41-35 at the break. Georgetown with some work to do, and UMBC still very much in this ball game. We will be back with more from Capital One Arena right after this.
Welcome back to Nada Yada Island, the reunion. Janina, were you able to find your perfect match on the island?
Well, I'm proof you don't have to settle.
Whoa, Apple Watch SE and iPhone 12?
Guess who else is bundled up?
Hey, Max. I got them both too. Anybody can at Metro.
At Metro, everyone gets their perfect match. iPhone 12 with 5G and Apple Watches E for only $99.99. Only at Metro.
Ah, family time. Of course, it's not the same if you can't enjoy your favorite foods. But getting your teeth fixed at a price you can afford? Don't really see that one on the table. Here's something to chew on. Aspen Dental has custom-made solutions with flexible finance options to make implants and dentures more affordable for you. With $0 down plus 0% interest if paid in full in 18 months. Helping people like Rose keep family traditions going. It's one more way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
Everyone's running to Subway for 3 all-new spicy footlongs. Wait, Subway did what? That's right. They're bringing the heat with cream of sriracha, jalapenos, and all-new ghost pepper bread. But hurry, these subs are only here for a limited time.
Growing your business is easy once you know the moves. With GoDaddy Websites Plus Marketing, you can quickly create a website and AI will customize it for you. Get your business out there and get more customers in here. No sweat. For you anyway. Create a beautiful website in minutes with GoDaddy.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too.
What's in your wallet?
Shop Sales Cyber Week specials with up to 50% off. It's time to click buy and check out everything saved in your cart, or visit a Zales near you to get your shopping done before the holiday rush. Only at Zales.
With Chime, I can get paid when I want. Why do we accept waiting 2 weeks for payday? I work hard every day, but I don't get paid every day. Because of Chime, I don't have to wait to get paid anymore. With my pay, I can get up to $500 of my pay on my schedule. There's no interest, no credit checks, no mandatory fees. I love being in control of my money, and for the first time, I can control my payday. And you can too. And that's why I Chime. Join me at chime.com and get paid when you say.
Skull Shaver, the time saver. 90 seconds and you're done. Skull Shaver, the time saver. Shop now at Skull Shaver.
Dang, that's smooth. Don't be rough. Be smooth with the Pitbull Skull Shaver. All this in a smoothly shaven head in just 90 seconds. And it rinses just like that. Skull Shaver. Be suave. Be smooth. Be shaven.
What a great sight. The nation's most powerful city at night. A look at the Washington Monument. Georgetown up 41-35 over the visiting Retrievers of UMBC. UMBC actually shooting, Chris Jenkins, slightly better than Georgetown from the field, but the turnovers have absolutely killed them. 13 in the first half for UMBC.
The turnovers they've been the best offense for Georgetown because Georgetown has struggled a little bit shooting the ball, but getting those turnovers and getting out in transition have led to easy baskets right at the rim for them.
Yeah, a lot of those easy baskets coming from the point guard, Malik Mack, the sophomore transfer from Harvard, who's a local kid here, playing pretty well with 9 points and a couple of assists.
Malik Mack attack, just getting downhill, pull up off the dribble, behind, you go under the screen, I just get the three. I mean, Malik Mack has just been getting everything that he wants right at the rim. UMBC must have more resistance coming out guarding him, as he's been the catalyst in the half court to help get them going, along with Thomas Sorber.
Adunwo leading the way for the Retrievers with a game-high 14 points so far. Thomas Sorber just doing what he's done all season long. 10 points, 3 of 4 from the field, and there's the numbers for Mack. Also have to give Micah Peavy credit. What a great defensive player he is. Already has 4 steals in the game. All right, coming up next as the Cheap Halftime continues, John Fanta remembers the career and the legacy of the late, great Lou Carnesecca.
Go, friends, gather! Kiki! Chris! Jason! Whoop. Friends, let's go, friends! Hold on to your dice.
Nice roasting, Brad. Thank you.
How we doing, Kiki?
Jay's like money to me.
I can't go back to jail!
Wait, did you rob my bank?
Are we winning? Money, power, friendship. Let's go!
'Tis an ad about wireless, but please do remember, it's no holiday ad, though it runs through December. Holidays are stressful, but visible stress-free, with unlimited data and no hidden fees. Switch now for a gift that transcends any season. $5 off every month for 2 years, for no reason.
The goal is confidence.
Toby Jones leads it 1-0.
Confidence to make quicker cuts. Confidence in knowing I have superior handling. And confidence in my performance, no matter the conditions. Now that's a smart choice. Continental, the smart choice in tires.
From Dress the Bird to Deck the Halls. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
This is the mark of a fighter. A rich, full-flavored lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those with a fighting spirit. You've earned this, so hold it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Future-proof your home and garden with AARP today. Harvest the rewards for years to come. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Can a personal loan unlock your ambitions? Oh yeah. Take a swing at your kitchen rental. Meant that literally. SoFi Personal Loans. Low fixed rates. Borrow up to $100K. No fees required.
A beard that doesn't itch. Is you using King C Gillette on that thing?
King C Gillette?
Look, this Beard Trimmer Pro's got 40 length settings. And this beard oil, one of GQ's best beard conditioners for soft, no-itch facial hair.
The best a man can get
is King C Gillette.
Our God calls us!
This is the story of the one. The one knows that when the big game is days away, the unexpected can put everything on the line. But with a solid game plan and a teammate like Granger that she can rely on to deliver the product she needs when she needs it, she's confident that she will always win the day. And her team will do the same. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Introducing Mando Whole Body Deodorant. Mando's different. It's tough enough to control body odor in all your toughest smelling places. How does Mando work? Rather than covering up odor with heavy fragrances, Mando stops odor before it starts. Our formula is powered by an acidified technology and pH optimized. It works by blocking bacteria from digesting fluids on your skin like sweat anywhere on your body. Order Mando Whole Body Deodorant today and control your body odor better everywhere.
For the best deals, go to shopmando.com.
It's halftime here in Washington, D.C. Over the weekend, college basketball lost one of its truly unique and special figures as former St. John's head coach Lou Carnesecca passed away at the age of 99. John Fanta takes a look now at the legendary career of the man simply known as Louie.
You cannot tell the story of college basketball.
Get a great deal on the vehicles that winter is no match for during the Jeep Black Friday sales event. Shred snow in the most capable Wrangler ever. Spread thrills with our most affordable SUV. Or winter your way in the most awarded SUV ever. Hurry in now for an additional $500 bonus cash at the Jeep Black Friday sales event.
Right now, during the Jeep Black Friday sales event, get $3,500 total bonus cash allowance on most 2024 Jeep Wrangler gas-powered models. Hurry in today.
John Deere has been a symbol of hardworking America for close to 2 centuries. And now, that spirit is coming to America's most comfortable footwear, Skechers. 2 brands, respected for their durability, capability, and value, come together to create footwear for folks like you, who demand rugged materials, innovative technology, and comfort features like Skechers' exclusive air-cooled memory foam to keep you working comfortably from sunup to sundown, because a hard day's work deserves the easy comfort of John Deere and Skechers.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's.
Sweetie, get out of the pool.
It matters where you stay.
Thank you.
Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
That's the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers Deal. 2 singles for $5 or 2 doubles for $7 for a limited time. So, how is it? Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. DQ, happy tastes good.
Win a really big design contract. Realize you're more of a creative type than a finance type. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Start designing. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
If you look closely around the bag, you'll find a clue as to where these delicious pistachios are from. Well done, Sherlock. You found it. Wonderful pistachios are the pistachios that are wonderful with the word wonderful on them.
Saturday on Fox. 4 storied teams tip off the inaugural Women's Champions Classic. Tennessee takes on Iowa.
She's on fire.
Then, first-team All-American Paige Beckers leads second-ranked UConn against Louisville. The Sharp Beauty Women's Champions Classic, Saturday on Fox.
Lilia, stepping up to the 18th tee. Hopefully her head's in the game.
Lauren, is your head in the game?
Looking after our minds has never been more important. That's why at Roan we're working with the LPGA to inspire mental fitness in everyone, on and off the course.
Yeah, my head's in the game.
I'm tired of overpaying for a close shave.
Harry's, I don't have to. Harry's offers 5-blade closeness and comfort.
And refills cost as low as $2 each. Half of what I paid before. Go
Go to harrys.com/TV to claim your $5 trial.
This is Fubo. It's a better way to watch live sports, shows, and news without cable. Watch 4 games at once with Multiview. Record every game with a click. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
Welcome back to Capital One Arena. Georgetown on top, 41-35. And here's a look at the numbers. UMBC actually shooting a bit better. Turnovers have crushed them in the first half. 10 more turnovers than the Hoyas here early on. And this is a guy who was getting it done on both ends of the court. He came in averaging 3 steals per game, has at least that many tonight. And there are certainly more to come. He might have the best hands in the country, Micah Peavy.
I think we passed the version of Mike. There's no doubt about it. He's an elite on-ball defender, and his help defense has been top tier as well.
An excellent Sorber trying to go up, and he gets fouled by Jordan. You like what Caleb Williams did in limited minutes in the first half?
Caleb Williams coming in, giving his team great energy, great effort, competing, changing the trajectory of the game. The Hoyas took off a little bit after Caleb Williams came into the game, giving his good energy and his good effort. Shout out to you, young man. Sidwell Friends High School right here in Washington, D.C. native.
There you go. A couple of DMV kids here calling the game. You got to give a shout out to all the other ones that are out here on the court tonight, no doubt about it. Sorber shooting 71% from the line coming in. Kind of an interesting first half. UMBC led 17-11. Then the next 9 minutes, the Hoyas went on a massive 25-7 run. They led by 12 at one point, and then UMBC goes on a run to end the half. And we're still in a tight ball game here.
Coming out of the half, the Hoyas being such a young team, let's see if they can start and bring energy to get themselves going so that they can do what they're supposed to do in their run.
Jordan working on Fielder, gets it over to Valentine. Shot clock is winding down. Valentine knows it, but he's stuck here. Had to let it go. Not the possession that Jim Ferry was hoping for his Retrievers.
For the viewers at home, I know we've been harping on Peavy's defense, but if you guys have a chance to go back and look at his on-ball defense right there at the end of the shot clock that caused that turnover, you will understand why not only us here at the booth, but Coach Ed Cooley has been stressing how elite of a defender he is, because that was high level.
Well, Peavy leads the Big East in steals at over 3 per game, and there's a rip there from Marcus Banks Jr. Banks, one-hand floater off the mark, rebound hauled in by Fielder.
Fielder has to do a better job of being tough and physical on his attack down here on the offensive end. You make a good, strong move, you have to know that help is going to be there.
You watch Sorber work down low. You get the impression that if the Hoyas wanted to, they could go to him in the paint almost every time, but they can't give the ball away like Jaden Epps just did. And Jordan loses the handle. Open look for Matt. And if that foul is called on Jordan, that's going to be foul number 4.
Has to be smarter than that.
And indeed it is.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, you have to know situation. You must know that if you have a third foul, you cannot pick up your 4th early in the second half. Now, Louis is going to have to sit a majority of this second half and not contribute outside of cheering for his teammates.
They're going to call a walk. Peavy picked up his pivot foot. And Jordan's the best three-point shooter for the Retrievers. He came in shooting 49% from the floor. 1 of 2 here tonight. They're going to miss him.
Right now we're just having a turnover fest between both teams. Not being solid, not being together, not being decided. in the basketball.
Well, to your point, Georgetown did a pretty good job of that in the first half, but they have 6 turnovers in the last 5 minutes of game time.
Which is unacceptable.
Air ball from the corner from Devin Sapp. Mack working on Sapp here up top.
This is to the Hoyas' advantage. You're going to get something good.
Did you see how quick that first step was on Ace Valentine going baseline?
I mean, Sorber just get whatever he wants. The Hoyas must just slow down and give him the basketball. Burks. Here goes the Hoyas. They're starting to make a little push, getting comfortable.
Going to call the foul on Micah Peavy. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Georgetown after this play.
As we can see, Epps just attacking, getting feet in the paint. Just attacking the basket. He's just drawing the defense. Think I'm going to shoot. Oop, excuse me. Drop down off for my teammate as he finished above the basket.
Banks working on Sorber, and then Sorber picks up the loose ball, gets to Mack. Mack looking ahead. Epps pulling the trigger. Burks fighting down low, gets the tough shot to go. Working hard on the offensive glass is the Kentucky transfer.
That all started with Thomas Sorber on the defensive end, sliding his feet, keeping the ball in front of him, creating turnovers, getting out in transition for the Hoyas.
Off the foot of Sapp. Burks, Sorber, fouled as he goes up. He's going to go to the line once more. No announcer jinx on this one, I promise.
Burks is just setting his teammate up as he's been set up all night, returning the favor, getting Thomas Sorber to the foul line. The Hoyas are doing a phenomenal job of creating offense, getting in the paint, looking for their teammates, making those extra passes, getting themselves to the foul line.
And for all these guys, you know, they're still getting used to each other. Thomas Sorber, a freshman. Jordan Burks, a transfer. Jaden Epps was here last year. You got Malik Mack, who's brand new. How long does it take until you really get a good feel for teammates? Does it take 10, 15 games? How long does it take?
Well, it kind of depends on your practice habits, how much you guys spend on the same team in practice. It could take less games if that's happening. But usually if it's just a normal time frame, it takes you maybe 5 to 7 games, anywhere in between there to get a feel for what your teammates like, where they want the basketball, things of that nature.
All things that Malik Mack is still learning as a point guard as Thomas Sorber hits the free throw. He has 17, and this 14-point lead, the biggest lead of the game for Georgetown.
Hoyas defense, Peavy is cranking it up. Not allowed to go anywhere, just has Johnson bottled up.
Sapp spinning in the lane, nowhere to go. Sorber there like an oak tree.
The Hoyas are just suffocating UMBC on defense right there on that possession. Those are the types of possessions where you find out who can guard, who can help the helper, and more importantly, who can be on the floor when you need to get defensive stops.
And this is what Georgetown did not have last year in Big East play. They didn't have a game changer down low in Sorber. They didn't have a guy on the perimeter like Peavy. It's going to be a different team this year. It already is.
And they're relying on their youth to gain experience early in the year to help them in Big East play.
And then the throw down from Peavy.
Peavy doing it all. Clamping up, competing on the offensive glass, finishing above the rim.
An 8-0 Georgetown run capped by Micah Peavy. Shutting the door on UMBC here in the second half.
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the Ozempic Trizone. Ozempic! I got the power of 3. I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it.
I'm under 7.
Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death in adults also with known heart disease.
I'm lowering my risk.
And adults lost up to 14 pounds.
I lost some weight.
Ozempic isn't for type 1 diabetes or children. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflammation of pancreas, gallbladder problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking with a sulfonyl urea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Living with type 2 diabetes?
That's about the power of 3 with Ozempic.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and only one thing could make a morning like this any nicer.
A hearty, hefty, good-tasting breakfast with eggs, bacon, sausage, cheese, and taters. And when you finish, you know you had something to eat.
When you want bedtime to be a good time,
Good night, sweetheart.
it matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
How could anyone possibly know that every single one of these pistachios is guaranteed to be wonderful? By reading. Right here. Wonderful pistachios are the pistachios that are wonderful with the word wonderful on them.
59-43, biggest lead of the game, 16 points for the Hoyas with just over 12 minutes to go here before it's all said and done. And Micah Peavy really doing things on both ends. He's known for his defense, but oh, by the way, he's also the leading scorer for this team.
On a team full of youth, it's the vet that's getting things going, starting it off on the defensive end, and it's trickled into his offensive play. Offensive rebounds, putbacks, just contagious. Peavy just holding it down for his guys.
Coming off a 24-point effort on Saturday against Albany. We talked about those hands. They are so quick, leading the Big East in steals. He's third in all of college basketball. He now has 16 steals in his last 4 games. And against Fairfield earlier this month, he had 7 in one game.
See how this defensive possession starts out for the Hoyas. They've been doing a very good job of getting UMBC out of their offense.
Valentine's floater no good.
Hoyas out in transition.
Finishing back, dropping it off to Jordan Burks, and he takes care of business.
Jordan Burks sending it through.
Burks almost in double figures. He has 9. Up and under. Adunwo tries to tip in the missed shot to no avail.
This has been the Hoyas' best offense out in early transition.
Burks able to get it back-to-back, and they call it timeout. Georgetown basically having their way with UMBC on both ends of the floor. Back after this.
At Domino's, 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas give you 34 million different flavor combinations for just $6.99 each. But when you add on 8 dip cup flavors, every single bite is a new combination. Add a dip cup when you mix and match tonight at Domino's.
What causes a curve down there? Who can treat this?
Stop typing, start talking. It could be a medical condition called Peyronie's disease or PD. You're not alone. There is hope. Find a specialized urologist who can diagnose and treat PD. Visit makeapdplan.com today.
Giving. Giving that's possible through the power of Dell AI with Intel. So those who receive can find the joy of giving back.
This is a Cottonelle toilet paper service announcement. Your toilet paper leaving you with an unclean feeling you can't shake? You deserve Cottonelle Ultra Clean and Flushable Wipes. Together, Cottonelle Ripples clean even better, so you feel clean as a... You got the right to a better wipe.
Who is that?
I'm out of here the day after graduation, so I don't date.
Every rule has exceptions.
It's too complicated. You just have to go for it.
So what's next?
In just 1 year, I had over $900 in banking fees, and I had enough. I realized just how much money I could save. That's when I found Chime, and I signed up immediately. There's no overdraft fees, no monthly fees, and over 60,000 fee-free ATMs. Just by banking with Chime, I'm saving hundreds of dollars a year, and I'm using that extra money for my daughter's future. For a normal guy like me, I've given myself a small raise. Join me at chime.com.
Oh my God!
Nailed it.
Sundays.
Hell yeah.
They're dudes.
Golf sucks. I'm done.
Being dudes.
Whoa, they got a freaking bathroom just for pooping. Oh, that is not whipped cream.
Doing dude stuff.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna bother you guys so you can go funnel wings into your butt.
Finally, we have a safe space for our marginalized community.
Universal Basic Guys. All new Sundays on Fox.
Welcome back. College Hoops is sponsored by Jeep. There is only one. Georgetown with a 61-43 lead. One of the biggest differences has been on the boards. In the first half, UMBC was +7. Second half, Georgetown +10. They were just dominating, really on both sides of the court, but definitely in the paint. Dunwo gets a piece of that one, however.
One of the few times where UMBC had resistance at the rim, where the Hoyas just didn't get an easy layup that they wanted.
Ashton Reese, number 15, has checked into the game for the Retrievers.
UMBC must stay out of the end of the shot clock.
Georgetown doing a nice job down low on help defense. You see the Retrievers driving into the lane, and that defense just collapses on them. There's really nowhere to go.
Players that just cranked up their on-ball defense, their outside defense, aggressive at challenging everything at the rim. And as we can see, UMBC they're just struggling to find any good offense.
Yeah, you see Ed Cooley said in practice as they work it inside to Sorber in between two defenders, takes his time off the glass, and Sorber has 19.
Sorber just dominating 2 feet in the paint. He doesn't even see the defender.
A really tough shot falls for Bryce Johnson.
Hopefully that can slow the Hoyas down for UMBC. They can string some stops together here and get themselves back in a good rhythm.
That stopped a 12-0 run, but here's the answer from Jaden Epps, another triple.
Jaden Epps is cashing out from the right wing. Not there on the catch. Going up, going through.
A contested shot from Ace Valentine does not fall. How about Sorber, just textbook on this possession?
Keeping the basketball high, 2 feet in the paint. No small guards can come down and strip the basketball. Easy, easy money. Right back to him.
Why not? And that's going to be foul number 5 on Jordan. Brought him in maybe a little earlier than they would have liked.
Our guy Louis taking his Louis luggage and heading to the bench. His night is finished. Just a tough matchup.
It is. I mean, listen, Georgetown is bigger, stronger, faster inside, and when he talked to Jim Ferry, he knew that was going to be difficult to deal with. What a look down low to Mack.
Peavy dropping it down to his guy, Mack. Mack attack finishing at the basket. The Hoyas are just pouring it on right now. Just getting everything.
And you see the defense there as the ball gets stuck. What did Ed Cooley want? He wanted body-to-body, tough twos, no threes, sharing the rock, good passing, and certainly on that last possession, we had a pretty sweet pass.
Pretty sweet pass off of an inline out-of-bounds play. One of the toughest things to guard.
Here's Banks. Reese grabs the rebound right back out to Banks. Nice pass and nice cut. That's Chase Stone on the finish for the Retrievers.
Stone finishing at the basket, giving his team some energy. One of the few times in this second half, UMBC got something easy at the rim without the Hoyas contesting.
And there is the steal, Dalen Dickerson. Good ball movement. Here is Stone. Sorber, skies high for that rebound.
Warriors out in transition, been their best offense.
Oh, little crossover from Habs, can't get it to fall.
Love the aggression, just got to finish.
Adunawo unable to do so. Sorber fouled as he goes up. Marcus Banks Jr. really didn't have a choice there.
Had to slow down the break right there. Just the defense of the Hoyas is just causing trouble. UMBC.
How about this? Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. You eat, we eat, everybody wins. We get what we want. As we can see, pop out, ball at the top of the key. Easy backdoor. Caught the defense sleeping. UMBC not ball side, no ball pressure. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that.
And the experienced Peavy really sets that up with a spin move, which threw the help side defender off.
Pretty sure that brought back some memories for the old Georgetown fans. Old type of offense they used to run, spin at the top, right into some backdoor action.
Well, I don't think anybody can predict exactly what Georgetown's going to be when it's all said and done, but I think it's fair to say that they are dramatically improved from last year and certainly heading in the right direction. It's been certainly a rebuild ×2 for Ed Cooley as the Hoyas force another turnover, but he said, you know what? I've been here before. I've done this 4 times. I think I can do it again. Certainly this is a challenge, but it's a challenge that I relish. Just under 8 to go here in the game.
If you have generalized myasthenia gravis, picture what life could look like with Vyvgart Hytrulo, a subcutaneous injection that takes about 30 to 90 seconds. For one thing, could it mean more time for you? Vyvgart Hytrulo can improve daily abilities and reduce muscle weakness with a treatment plan that's personalized to you. Do not use Vyvgart Hytrulo if you have a serious allergy to any of its ingredients. It can cause serious allergic reactions like trouble breathing and decrease in blood pressure, leading to fainting and allergic reactions such as rashes, swelling under the skin, shortness of breath, and hives. The most common side effects are respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions. It may increase the risk of infusion-related reactions and infection. Tell your doctor if you have a history of infections or symptoms of an infection. Talk to your neurologist about Vyvgart Hytrulo for GMG and picture your life in motion.
All right, Tina, 6 is hard to beat.
Not for us.
Okay, not soccer, but
Football.
Yes. We honeymooned here.
Mallorca.
Yes. Pass.
Oh, we don't pass, Tina. Come on.
They help give you more.
A tax professional.
And they have a 97% satisfaction rating.
Salami.
You could have done it in a British accent.
That's helpful, Randy.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
This holiday, she's not settling for anything less than the Triple Treat Box from Pizza Hut, featuring pizza, breadsticks, and dessert, starting at $19.99.
It's a good deal, bro.
Get the holidays delivered with Pizza Hut.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And the toys that he will leave.
Georgetown on top 70-47 against UMBC. Let's take a look at the numbers. The stat comparison is sponsored by Jeep. There is only one. And how about the hot shooting of Georgetown in the second half? 63%. Meanwhile, the Retrievers have gone in the opposite direction. What's that Cooley saying to the fellas?
Good job. Make it hard. Make it hard. Every pass is contested. Every shot is contested. Then when the ball goes up, 5 guys got to look to locate and tag. They have a problem with our ball pressure, so keep that up, right? Keep that up. Keep our defensive intensity. And in transition, I'm trying to go. Keep making the right play. Let's get better than this ball right here. There's 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Let's get better here because then there's another dead ball.
Well, he was right talking about the problem with ball pressure, right? 18 turnovers for the Retrievers.
Georgetown just suffocating UMBC when they have the basketball. And Coach Cooley just stressing to his team, who's young, Use this game time to continue to grow and get better. Be where your feet are now.
Evie over to Epps in the corner. Rebounds gathered by UMBC. That's Chayton Stone. Banks hits the three.
That's not the defensive execution that Coach Cooley was just reminding everybody about, that he wanted his team to come out with. Contest every shot, ball pressure. They got to continue to play hard and build those good habits.
Adunuo with the defense, not good enough this time against Drew Fielder.
Drew Fielder just showing that skill development he did this summer, spending a lot of time in LA working against professionals. As we can see his skill just developing each and every possession, each and every rep, getting better.
Pretty up and under move from Dalen Dickerson, the Kaufman, Texas native. And
Dickerson with the dinner roll on the right-hand side.
Like a little butter on that.
You know what I'm saying?
This time it's Fielder coming right back down and going to work in the paint. He's working on Chayton Stone. Certainly had the height advantage there. Stone measuring in at about 6'3", while Fielder 6'11".
If UMBC is going to just continue to stand behind the post players of Georgetown, then in these next 6 minutes and 45 seconds, let's count how many guys foul out. Because that's what it's going to lead to. It's going to lead to easy baskets or guys fouling out. You cannot stand behind good post players here at this level. It's unacceptable defense.
Well, they've already had one of their better players foul out. Fielder now has 7 points and 7 rebounds.
7 for 7. I like it.
Let's make it 8 and 7. Didn't want to jinx him that time.
Got to show you some love. Way did not rain on his parade that time.
Matt got a hand on the ball for the minute. UMBC able to hold on. And that time it was Peavy getting called for the foul on the driving Marcus Banks Jr.
Banks Jr. with a strong, aggressive drive, but I think Peavy kind of bailed him out. He was in a good position. You're not going to stop everybody every time. You just want to make guys make and take tough shots, which I felt like that would have been had he not committed the foul.
Banks hits the first. 15 points in the game for Banks as Peavy will take a breather, perhaps for good. He's had a nice night. A couple of great passes. Very active on the defensive end.
This is still important time right here for the Georgetown Warriors. Having a young team, getting live game reps, have to continue to execute. You have to learn how to win and play with the lead.
Sorber fighting for the loose ball and getting another bucket. Sorber now with 23 points.
He's just on another level, man. His talent, his energy, his effort. He's just on an absolute another level.
Dickerson doing a nice ball to corral that rebound to Adunuo. And Adunuo is having a nice night. He's been quiet lately, but he now has a quiet 18 points. Epps on the drive. Somebody gets a piece of it for UMBC, and here come the Retrievers.
In their best offense.
I think that's going to be out of bounds on Adunuo, so that's Georgetown ball. With a 20-point lead, 5.5 to go here in the second half.
Right now, here's where you still continue to see the youth of Georgetown just a little bit. Their execution hasn't been as good these last couple of minutes as it was getting them the lead. Let's see if they can refocus, gain some momentum to end this game strong.
As you mentioned, these are valuable minutes for freshmen and sophomores. You got Mack, you got Fielder, you got Sorber out there. Fielder a little bit short on three-point attempt. You also have Caleb Williams, who's the freshman from Sidwell Friends. Georgetown defense paying dividends here. Let's see what Mack can do with it. Dropping it off for Williams.
Been their best offense. Defense leading them out in transition. Mack attack dropping it off for Williams. Finishing above the rim.
Second bucket of the game for Williams and a 22-point lead for Georgetown. A chance to add to it here. Behind the back from Mack, left-handed, no good.
You love the aggression, though. Continuing to try to execute and attack. That's what it's all about. Have to get those reps, like you said. These guys have to continue to get these good live game reps.
Caleb Williams fouled after he corrals the loose ball. Nice work by the freshman, just fighting for that, not giving up.
Williams has just been, his energy has just been contagious for his teammates. Ever since he came in early in the first half, he's just been a catalyst for the Hoyas to do very, very good things. Gotta love that. From the young fella from the area.
He had a nice bounce back game against Albany with 9 points. That was a season high after going scoreless in his previous 2 games. Helped Sidwell Friends win the DCSAA Tournament Championship against St. John's back in March. It has to be fun for these local kids to be able to play in front of family and friends, whether it's here at Capital One Arena or in the more quaint McDonough.
McDonough. I'm pretty sure they like playing here at Capital One just a little bit better.
Nice building here, of course. Wizards and the Washington Capitals both play here during the season. The biggest lead of the game now, 24 points for the Hoyas.
Very good contest right there by Sorber. That's what Coach Cooley was talking about. Continuing to compete.
You know these guys aren't going to let up even when they're up by 24. Peavy back into the game off the mark.
I think Peavy might have missed Sorber wide open in the paint right there with a seal. You're not mad at your vet getting a rep, getting a shot up at the end of the game, but still want to see him dump that off just because Sorber's so wide open.
Caleb Williams working on the smaller defender, and it pays dividends. Not a whole lot Chayton Stone could do there.
That's just, I'm good, I'm stronger and taller than you are. You need to hope I miss.
There's Dickerson, just kind of got tangled up there. Again, it's the defense in the paint for Georgetown that's making life very difficult on the retrievers. Another rebound for Sorber. Now 8 rebounds in the game, so he's creeping up on a double-double. Nice move by Epps.
It's been the Hoyas' best offense early out transition, letting their defense be a catalyst. But Sorber's just challenging everything at the rim, and it's been contagious for the Hoyas because they've given up 0 easy baskets in the second half.
Forcing another turnover here. Fielder comes up with the loose ball. Epps sizing up the alley-oop and getting it right back. He's fouled on his way up. Georgetown making it look easy. Caleb Williams with the little turnaround, and then here's Epps. So quick to the hoop. Georgetown with a 28-point.
The Mountain West Championship is on Fox.
Prime time!
Ashton Shanty and Boise State look to punch their ticket to the college football playoffs as they take on UNLV. The Mountain West Championship, Friday on Fox.
Saturday on Fox, Tennessee, Iowa. Then Paige Beckers leads second-ranked UConn.
She's on fire!
Against Louisville.
Oh, what a ball game!
The Shark Beauty Women's Champions Classic, Saturday on Fox.
This Skinny Pop is amazing.
And only 3 simple ingredients.
We never have to stop.
We never have to stop.
Hey guys, I picked up some.
Surprise!
Skinny Pop, endlessly delicious. No matter what kind of teeth you gotta brush, Oral-B Electric cleans better with one simple touch. Oral-B's dentist-inspired round brush head hugs them, cleans them, and gets in between them for 100% cleaner teeth. Your perfect clean starts with Oral-B.
Pause for the facts. Classic first-timers. They don't know that nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident. But Carfax shows how accidents impact price, so they don't have to overpay. Unpause.
Oh, I want no accidents.
Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
How did Kellogg's combine crunchy oat clusters with a touch of honey, plump, juicy raisins, and tasty fiber into one delicious cereal? It took a lot of brainstorming. Get it? Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch. 2 scoops of delicious.
Sellout crowd, and what an atmosphere. The best conference tournament on the planet. He's got it. For 3. Oh, big time dagger. Layup up high up the glass. It's good. Wow.
So many heavyweights. It will be wild.
Fired up and then some.
Sunday, a huge doubleheader on Fox starts as the Panthers take on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, or other regional action. Then America's Game of the Week, Josh Allen and the Bills looking good on Monday night, taking on Stafford and the Rams, or the Bears and the Niners. Check your local listings for the games in your area, only on Fox. I guess that was Sunday night when they looked good, but there were snow angels going on all over the place, and you're on your Eagles. I'm still baffled that you can grow up in the DMV and be an Eagles fan, but that's okay. The AP rankings are out. Kansas is number 1. Auburn and Tennessee 2 and 3. Also out for the first time this year are the net rankings, and they look a little different. My Vols are number 1, and you see Kansas falls tonight in the net rankings, and the net is what the committee really uses when they're trying to figure out who's in and who's out of the NCAA tournament and where they're going to be seated.
Those net rankings, ladies and gentlemen at home, make sure you keep your eye on those all year, especially when it comes for looking for your team tournament time.
And how about Marquette at number 7 here in the first net rankings of the year in the Big East? They got a good-looking squad.
Yes, they do. Coach Shaka Smart knows how to retool, and Cam Jones ready to go. Look like he's in mid-season form already.
It's going to be an interesting year. I know when you talk to Ed Cooley, we were reminiscing about the good old days in the Big East when Providence and Georgetown and St. John's and Syracuse and Villanova. And, of course, you have some new fresh blood in there now. As the guys fall to the floor, jump ball is called.
Gotta love the effort. Williams getting on the floor, getting dirty. The game is out of hand, but those are the type of things that your coaches love to see that will get you extended minutes moving forward.
Oh, and it's both teams, right? It's not just Georgetown, it's UMBC as well that's trying to finish strong here. Head coach Jim Ferry knew it was going to be an uphill battle, playing just their second road contest of the season here against Georgetown. Their first one on the road at Penn State, and that was a rough one. And this one has been equally as tough. I know Jim Ferry has twins, Hannah and James, that are celebrating a birthday at 27 years old, and his son Leo playing basketball for Salisbury University just down the road. D3 school, off to a good start, so he's been enjoying having the twins. I believe they are here.
Pretty sure Coach Ferry is enjoying his birthday time with his kids, and because college coaches, they have a demanding schedule.
Oh yeah.
So whenever you get to spend time with your kids, especially on their birthday, always special. Happy birthday to Coach Ferry's twins.
Indeed. Hannah and James. That was Tim Eze on the last bucket for UMBC. Caleb Williams throwing it up again, and I'll tell you what, he now has double figures, does Caleb Williams. That is a season high.
Easy face up right there. Face up, jab jumper, smooth lefty jump shot.
You know, it's funny, we're talking about the family, and Jim Ferry's twins celebrating their birthday tonight. His son Leo playing college basketball at Salisbury. A lot of substitutions being made as Ed Cooley empties his bench here, up by 28 points. Sorber goes to the bench with 23. Epps had 16, Mack 13, and Fielder 8. But one of the reasons Coach Cooley told us this Georgetown job, foul going to be called on Austin Montgomery, really appealed to him was because his daughter had gone to school at Georgetown and still lived in the area. And he gets to see her more than ever before now.
We were just speaking about how college coaches have demanding schedules. Coach Cooley just gave us a nugget earlier. I get to spend more time with my daughter, so it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, 12 years at Providence was such a tremendous run, and some people surprised that he moved on, just said it was time for a change, and he was looking forward to the challenge as we look at this upcoming schedule for Georgetown. They're going to have some tough games coming up. This is the last of an 8-game homestand, but that 4-game stretch against ranked opponents from December 18th to January 11th, not going to be easy. He wants to have these guys primed and ready because there's not going to be a whole lot of these 26-point leads during that stretch.
No, sir. And honestly, if you're a player coming to play in the Big East, coming to play at Georgetown, universities like that, you come to play in games like how we just saw coming up. You want to play at Syracuse. You want to play in some of these big-time environments.
Asham Asadallah trying to bank in the 3. Got some of the walk-ons out on the court for the Hoyas, and the whole bench is on their feet with 30 seconds left. Valentine was having none of it. Drew McKenna going to be called for goaltending. 28.8 seconds left for one of these guys to get a bucket.
One of the walk-ons going to get us a basket?
I think so.
Okay. I like it.
Maybe I was wrong. I think Kayvon Mulready going to run out the clock here and sharing a moment with Ace Valentine and some of these guys. And going to go in the books as a 24-point win for the Hoyas. Some of the walk-ons get a little one. Michael Van Raphorst out there as well. And Ed Cooley has to be pleased. He said, listen, we created this schedule to try to build confidence. We knew we were gambling a little bit with the roster turnover, going with some young guys. So we needed to build confidence going into conference play. They improved to 7-1. And up to this point this year, if you look back at last year at the same time, this is a very different looking Hoya squad.
Yeah, the Hoyas, they're going to count on their youth. But as you can see, a lot of talent, a lot of room for growth and improvement. So their big picture is just getting better each and every single day, grinding it out, knowing that at this level, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse.
Well, Thomas Sorber certainly getting a whole lot better. 23 points, one of his best games of the season, to go along with 8 rebounds for the young freshman from Trenton, New Jersey.
Thomas Sorber was a man amongst boys tonight. The Hoyas were feeding him, and he was literally giving UMBC everything they wanted, every which way. Spin move, high-low, keep the basketball high, blocking shots, challenging things at the rim, snagging rebounds. I mean, Sorber just dominated.
Here's a look at some of the final numbers. 23 and 8 for Sorber. Jaden Epps with 16, and then you have the sophomore transfer from Harvard, the local kid back home with 13 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Malik Mack setting the table, running the show, getting everybody involved, keeping everybody happy. Jaden Epps found his groove, his rhythm, was able to score, also had 4 assists. But obviously the star of the night for the Hoyas, Thomas Sorber, the young freshman, dominating. Coach Cooley and his coaching staff must be pleased and impressed with the effort he put out tonight.
Georgetown wrapping up a 8-game homestand with a big win over UMBC. Next 2 at West Virginia and Syracuse before they're back home at Creighton. Thomas Sorber, 23 and 8. If you don't know who he is, Now you do. One of the best freshmen in the country did not disappoint for Chris Jenkins. I'm Dan Hellie. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great start to your week.